So now let's see how we can work around with selection tool inside of Adobe Photoshop Elements. So over here you can see that if I were to go around and click on the quick selection tool right here, then the quick selection options appear over here on the bottom. So here you can see that there's quick selection tool right here. And once you go around and click, you can click and drag around right here. And then you can see that it quickly selects out the bed right here because there's dark and bright contrast over here just like this. So you can go around over here, and instead of using quick selection, you can also go around and use the selection brush tool, which allows you to select out freely right here just like drawing right here. You can go around, increase the size of the brush right here, or right click right here just like this, and here you can see that you got different options like deselect, and you can go around and use select the invert the selection right over here as well. Let me deselect right there over there. And now if I were to go around and click and drag, you can see that I got free selection, and you can choose around the hardness of the selection right here, which can be much more softer, or you can increase the size of the selection over here just like this as well. You can go around, and then let me just decrease the size, and I'm going to right click and deselect, and the shortcut key for that is Control D on your keyboard as well. So you draw something right here, that is you draw out a selection. You can press Control D on your keyboard to deselect as well. So once that is done, you can see that as I select, you can see that I'm making a selection. If you were to go around onto the subtract from selection, then you can erase out the selection over there as well. So you can add to selection or subtract. Let me just go around and press Control D to deselect. And over here, you can see that there's other option, like you can refine the selection brush over here as well. So I'm going to go around onto the size and then select this out. Select this beak out over here just like this, and you can go around onto the refine brush tool right here, and then you can remove out the selection part over here as well. So you can choose the opacity of how you want to see this, and you can change the color, like how would it actually see the selection right here. And then you can go around onto the size and snap strength right here, and then you have an option to subtract from the selection or add into the selection, as you can see right here. You also have other options right here just like this. So you can push it out right here. You can push out the selection, or you can smooth it out just like this as well. Just click and drag, and it smoothens out the selection, as you can see right there. You can go around, click and drag, and you got more like a smooth setting. Or you can go around and work around with the size and then work around with that as well. So if I were to go around over here onto the size of selection, you can really make it big or small right here. You can go around and deselect or subtract right here, as you can see. So let me just go around and subtract out the selection right here, increase up the size right here just like this, and then just draw around right here. Let me just go around over here and then draw around over here just like this, and then this is what you have. You can go around and refine out the selection. So once you go back over here, you can refine it out even more. If you were to go back into the selection, then you see the refined selection once more right there. So you can do many things with the selection right here. You can go around and transform the selection. You can feather out the selection and so forth right here. But the last type of selection that you have is an auto selection. So let me just go around and press Control D on my keyboard. And then if I were to go around onto the magic selection, you can click right here. Just like this, you can go around and then select it just by clicking and dragging certain part right here, and that will be selected right here. So the contrasting areas is selected once you click on this. Then you can go around over here, add to the selection. So you want to add in more areas, you can select them over here as well, or you can go around and then deselect this out over here just like this as well. So you can go around and use the deselection or adding in. You can go around onto ellipse tool right here, and then you can add in the ellipse to that as well, and you can go around, do a free selection as well. So you want to select this out right here, do a free selection, then you can select that out over here as well, and you can use polygonal selection as well. So let me just go around onto add selection over here. So I can just go around, do a polygonal selection, and then what happens is that those part will be selected, as you can see. So let me just go around onto let's say quick selection tool right here, and just go around, select out this duck head. So once I do that, you can go around onto, let's say, refine as right here just like this, and then this is what you have. You can go around over here, and then you can change around the radius and so forth right here, and output to a selection over here as well. You can go around, so the original, so the radius right here just like this, and see the selection over here as well just like this. So let me just go around, see the selection right here, and you can output this to many things like selection, layer mask, and so forth. So let me just go around onto layer mask right here, press OK, and you can see that only the selection shows up and everything else is hidden right here. You can go around, select out the subject right here just like this, and it selects out the subject over there as well. So you can experiment around with the selection option and apply different methods to select certain things so that you can move them around, you can resize them, or you can duplicate them according to how you want. And in further videos, we're going to see other tools in quick editing mode, and then we'll move on towards expert editing mode as well. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.